In this video, I want to talk to you guys about something that I call the Luciferian Mind. Now, that comes from the Bible. There's a book called Isaiah, and in it there is a section where this guy named Lucifer says that he will raise his throne above the stars of God. Now, taking that out of a modern-day religious context, what that is saying is this guy, Lucifer, thinks he knows better than existence. And he's going to now create a world which is better than the one he exists in. And he is determined that this world that he lives in isn't good enough, based solely on hubris, arrogance. He really just thinks, because I'm me, and I had this thought that things could be better, that it's possible. Now, there's some truth to that, but when you're talking about raising your throne above the stars of God, and in those days the stars were the highest thing, you couldn't go above them. You realize what they're trying to say in that story is that he's trying to go above the highest. He's trying to go above the pinnacle, you know. And so what he doesn't realize is that's impossible. There's nothing above the highest point. Be it stars, be it the end of the universe, there's nothing above it. So he can't do the thing that he thinks he's going to do. And so that's where this Luciferian mind comes into play, because if you are thinking anything and then taking that thought as being golden simply because you're the one who thought of it, you are worshiping at the altar of your own thoughts. You are obsessed, captured, possessed by the Luciferian mindset. And this is essentially what all the religions are trying to overcome. Zen's trying to overcome it. Taoism's trying to overcome it. Christianity's trying to overcome it. It is the rebellious mentality that we have about existence. And we say, well, it shouldn't be this way. It shouldn't be that way. You know, it should be this way because I think so. That's where the humility comes in. We have to check ourselves and go, what am I saying? Am I asking for something reasonable, or am I being a demanding little snot-nosed kid? And that's where we get stories like the prodigal son, where he runs away from his house, his father, his wealth, squanders his inheritance, lives like a pig, and then one day, just like it happens to all of us, he wakes up and goes, oh my God, my parents were right. And then he comes back to the father, who sees him coming a far way off, and runs to him because he's so excited that he's finally learned the lesson. And there's some truth in that story that I'll go into in another video. I really want to dissect that. But I just want to give you an overview of what this Luciferian mind is, and that it's pretty much the problem of mastering yourself and, you know, learning to walk in harmony in existence.